The Mashup Madness Halloween Event brings 4 new troops, a new resource, Sour Elixir, which can help you unlock a limited edition hero skin, decorations, and lots of magic items to upgrade your base. Let's tell you everything you need to know. Here is the initial tutorial for this Clash of Clans event. Over here, Sheath. All work and no play makes builder a dull boy. Ever wondered if I could build troops? I guess we're going to find out. Allow me to demonstrate my latest creation, the Sour Elixir Cauldron. Let's place it somewhere nice. Okay, so unplaced items. There is the Elixir Cauldron. Once you place this onto your base, right down in the south, this will start to generate Sour Elixir. And now, it begins. Take a look at this boring old Elixir storage. Oh, I can't see one of them. See if I can zoom out. There it is. He's going to change it. Bam! Sour Elixir. It's very Moorish. Loot enemies to get their precious Sour Elixir. So not only will you get Gold Elixir and Dark Elixir, you can also get Sour Elixir. The Cauldron also produces Sour Elixir. Remember to collect it. You will love what it does. 2,400. Now you might be asking, where is the Sour Elixir? I can't see how much I have. You can access the Mashup Madness event from the Sour Elixir Cauldron. Pressing this reveals exactly what it is. This is going to be the time to grind and upgrade your base, collect Mashup medals, and trade them for even more rewards. I'm going to show you all of those and break down each of the troops. Here is where your tasty Sour Elixir goes. When you have some, claim equally tasty rewards from here. 2,400. However, I have 0 mashup medals. We'll explain that momentarily. So we can straight away unlock the Bracher. I'll go over everything first before explaining how each of these troops work. You will not be able to take them in your clan castle. But let's go ahead and claim Bracher, and then we can move along to show you it all. It operates exactly the same as the gold pass, so you can gem in order to progress through the rewards as well. Hog Wizard at 15,000 Sour Elixir is the next troop you can unlock. And you can see you are gaining mashup medals as you move through as well. Lava Loon is the 3rd fusion troop. This one is my favorite. I can't wait to break it all down for you. Witch Golem combines the tankiness of a golem and all of the spawned skeletons from the witch. But you are able to progress further in order to gain boosts. Normally these are exclusive for the gold pass, and you can actually get up to 10% boost for free. And just to note, yes, they will stack on top of your gold pass perks. There are some magic items you can claim from the rewards track, but the best things are in the trader shop. I'm going to claim all of the mashup medals to show you, and once you get to the top of the reward track, any further Sour Elixir will allow you to claim more mashup medals. And you will need as many of these as possible, because I am personally going to try and get every reward. You can notice completion reward once you have filled the track as well. What it means is after the event finishes, your Sour Elixir Cauldron turns into an obstacle. So you can always have that on your base. You can also access the Mashup Madness event, by the way, through the new events tab. Just like the gold pass, you can see any boosts applied. 5,150 is the maximum medals you can gain for free by playing through the event. But you can also access the trader shop from here. This is where you spend your mashup medals, and this is the only place to get the legendary Ghost Queen skin. So you definitely do not want to miss out. That is obviously going to be my #1 priority. Mashup medals will also be available in the shop. And remember, you can support a content creator before purchasing by pressing the C in the top right. My code is Judo, and it helps to support the channel massively. So thank you. There are also other limited edition obstacles. You can purchase 2 of the Cozy Coffin, Spooky Spa, Pumpkin Scarecrow, but only 1 friendly clown. For the clan capital, there is also a Clashoween house roof and decoration. If obstacles aren't really your thing, you can purchase magic items and loot to upgrade your base. Books and various other magic items are also available. Now onto the troops. The event will start Friday the 13th, by the way, and take place across the rest of October. At Town Hall 15, which is the maximum level, each of these troops will be level 10. The level is based on your Town Hall level because the event begins at Town Hall 6. Let's begin with the Bracher. These are the stats for every single level, but it combines, I would argue, the Raged Barbarian and Sneaky Archer. Comparing the stats of the Bracher to the regular Barbarian and Archer, it is 3 housing space, and the hit points are approximately 1.5 times that of the Barbarian and 2 times the damage of the Archer. Remember, the main benefit, though, is the ability. For 5 seconds, it is invisible, so not losing any of those hit points, and dealing damage faster. So arguably, the DPS is even greater. Not to mention, I feel it's more flexible as well. So let's take a look at it in action. Essentially, the Barch, it's a farming strategy. This allows you to farm with pretty much a sneaky goblin farming strategy from Town Hall 6 and up. So you don't need to be Town Hall 11 in order to unlock them. That said, if you farm a lot, particularly if you're the higher Town Hall levels, it might still be worth it for you to boost the sneaky goblins, because this is not quite as good as that troop. It's invisible and fires faster for those first few seconds, so you can pretty much take down a collector with just one of them. However, you might just fall short. Now, in terms of more technical strategy, it is a little bit more like the Raged Barbarian, I would think. You can use it to snipe defenses on the outside. Likewise, it's probably not as good as the Raged Barbarian, but you don't have to boost that super troop. And obviously, being a ranged troop, it does have the benefit of being able to fire over the wall. So once your king has cleared non-defenses on the outside, it might be that you can snipe off a cannon or archer tower just on the inside of the base. Whilst I'm giving you a brief introduction to what the different troops do in this video, I am going to bring you a video breaking down the best attacks for every single one of these troops, so be sure to subscribe. The next troop you will unlock is the Hog Wizard. For 7 housing space, it does have slightly less hit points than the Hog Rider, but does provide more damage. This is also splash damage. All of the stats for the different levels are on your screen. The main benefits are that it is a ranged troop, since it is taking on the effect of a wizard, and it also has an aura damage similar to the Electro Titan. This means if a skeleton trap pops in front of a defense, whilst the Hog Rider will not target the skeleton, it will only be firing at the defense, the aura can be gradually taking those out. Moving specifically to the range effect of the Hog Wizard, I guess a slight benefit is that it can start firing at the defense a little bit sooner than the regular Hog Rider, but I often take an invisibility spell in my army composition, which I am quite flexible with. With the Hog Wizards, you can easily turn a group of them invisible as they're approaching the defense and not worry about turning the defense invisible. Needless to say, though, the use case of the Hog Wizards is very similar to the Hog Riders themselves. You're not really going to be using them as a singular troop for the most part. You will be sending them in groups, but just know if you are a player that normally uses Hog Riders, I would temporarily switch that whilst this event is ongoing. I'm not sure how we're going to directly compare the stats of the Lava Loon with the Lava Hound and the Balloon. It obviously has pups as well, but in general, the hit points are lower than that of a Lava Hound. As you're looking at the stats, I want to remind you that I am nominated in the Esports Awards for Content Creator of the Year. It would be fantastic to represent Clash next to console and PC. I'll drop a link in the description for you where you can vote once every 24 hours. It deals not far off the same damage per second as a balloon, but damage when destroyed 1,100, and it spawns lava pups. Not to mention, it is only 23 housing space, so less than that of a Lava Hound by itself. If you're Town Hall 15 or any other level for that matter, this is the troop to use. Just like a Lava Hound, it will target all of the air defenses first. It's constantly dropping bombs en route, and each time it does, it also spawns a lava pup. Once the lava loon itself is destroyed, it will spawn up to 6 lava pups, so it really is an OP combination of all of those troops. If you've ever wanted to play Lava Loon, but never got the hang of the surgical deployment, now is your chance. You can spam these troops in. Essentially, your entire plan for the Lava Loon will come down to the air defense and the sweepers. I like to take a ton of lightning spells to literally just take them out so the Lava Loons can have a free ride through the base. Comparing the Witch Golem stats, the hit points and damage when destroyed are exactly the same as a regular Golem. Now, it is 41 housing capacity. If you were to combine the Golem and the Witch, that would be 42, so arguably it's a little bit cheaper. And the damage per second is greater than that of the Witch, plus it spawns over twice the amount of skeletons. The troop itself is defense targeting, but as it is spawning the skeletons, they will naturally attack any building. What I find interesting is when the Witch Golem is destroyed, it will spawn 3 big boys. At first, I thought you were only going to get 1 because the hit points are so much greater than that of the Golemite, but no, Clash of Clans feeling generous and making these troops super powerful. Now, for this troop, if you normally like those ground spam style attacks, this one is going to be great for you. As long as you have access through the base, you can literally deploy them in a line and try and angle your heroes through the center. The Archer Queen being pivotal so that she can help to take down the Clan Castle troops, because the one downside of this troop is normally you have the witches that are able to fire up at air troops, but the Golem Witch will not let you do that. I would obviously recommend the log launcher in order to try and help you through the base. I personally like to take 4 earthquake spells, but on top of that, I would literally maximize rage and freeze spells to give you that power. Once you approach the town hall or heavy areas of the base, you can use the freeze spells onto single target infernos, the monolith, whatever is going to deal the most amount of damage onto your Witch Golem. Be sure to let me know how you plan to use them. I will link my best attacks video here once it is live. Enjoy the rest of your day.